Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the Fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. Continuing Treehouse Week. Spoiler alert, we did not make it through Treehouse Week in one day. Your boy just couldn't do it. But tonight, hopefully, we can get back on track. Last night had a beer that had some off flavors. I'm still trying to figure out if I'm going to upload that beer or not. I think I'm going to. I think it's worth asking the question and trying to figure out what's going on with it. So anyways, from Treehouse Brewing, Charlton, Massachusetts, this is Green Machine. And this beer comes courtesy of our man, James. Appreciate you, sir. I am really, really looking forward to this beer. From what I can gather, or what I think, this is basically like a combo recipe of green and juice machine. Two of my probably my two favorite Treehouse beers over the years. So per the label, American Double IPA, 8.4% alcohol by volume. This is one of the rare Treehouse beers that just has the little sticker on it still. Canned on, it says happy, what does it say? Oh, Happy New Year. Canned on January 1st. So just under a month in the can. We are going to use the Treehouse juice machine glass because I figure we're going to try and use the proper of glassware to get back on track. I really do have high hopes for this beer. And I'm really hoping, like, this week that we've done of Treehouse, I mean, the beers haven't been my favorite. And I've always said, like, my whole goal on this channel is to drink beer and review it and be honest. And the beers that I've had just haven't been my favorite this week. And it's fine. Like, our palates evolve, they change, and I used to go nuts over every Treehouse beer. Did I let the hype affect me? 100%, I'm sure I did. But now that I've kind of gone away from hazy beers and Treehouse beer, and I'm drinking these beers just kind of like Kyle, it's no hype. But yeah, I hope that, I don't know, as these videos get uploaded, that people don't get upset or think I'm like bashing anybody or doing anything like with bad intent. I'm not doing that. I'm just trying to be honest with the beer. It's just fucking beer. Like, and I'm just a dude who drinks beer. Who really cares what I think about it, right? Doesn't matter. So, this beer poured that super hazy. I mean, it looks like, I mean, it's not like crazy turkey gravy, but it's going towards that. It's ridiculously hazy. It almost has that if you poured milk into orange juice, but it's glowing. There was probably a finger of bright white head when we were talking. It's dissipated. Looks awesome. I have not drank out of a Tiku glass, like literally in years. I hate these glasses. I loved them when I first started getting them, but storing them and washing them, and they always break. I fucking hate Tiku glasses. I'm just going to put that out there. This is the worst glassware. But they do look cool. So let's shove our fat nose in it. See what it's got. Whew, this beer smells so good. My goodness gracious. This is pulpy orange juice with like fresh squeezed grapefruit juice in it, and stone fruity pineapple. It's got that like classic Treehouse yeast thing. Hold on a second, because I've been told that some of these Treehouse beers are brewed in Munson. This is brewed in Massachusetts. I wonder if this is a Munson beer, because this smells like what I remember Treehouse smelling like. It's got a little bit of that herbaceous basil thing, and dare I say it, it has been probably 7 years since I've said this. It's got the fruit stripe bubblegum thing. This beer smells fucking unreal. Wow. This makes me so happy after the last beer we just drank. Whew. Let's go and taste it. James, cheers. Thank you, sir. All right. There we go. This is the Treehouse beer that I remember. This beer is crazy good. This beer is juice in a glass, but it offers a good beer characteristic to it, and we always joke about that. Most of these hazy beer these days don't taste like beer. This tastes like beer. This has a nice bitterness on the middle of your tongue. It's got a nice hop bite to it, but this is not going like crazy hoppy. And I've noticed over the last couple years, a lot of these crazy double and triple dry hop Treehouse beers that people share with me, it's too much. It gets too bitter. It gets too hoppy. It's just not balanced at all. This balances the juice aspect of Treehouse beer with actual beer. This reminds me of like If you guys are fans of super hoppy monkish hazy beers, this reminds me of that. This is fantastic. Stone fruity, pineapple juice, orange pith, grapefruit zest, all of that stuff. I mean, if every hazy beer that I drank could taste like this, I might get into hazy beers again. What was the Treehouse beer? I think the Greenest Green, maybe. I had said it reminded me of old school Treehouse. This is probably the best beer I've had since then from them. This beer is fantastic. Credit where credit's due for sure. I was very much, when I got the box of beers and saw this one, this was the one I was most excited about, just because for years Green was my favorite beer, and I loved Juice Machine. They did like Incredible Machine, which wasn't my favorite. Double Dry Hop Juice Machine was good, but not like I remember Treehouse beer being. But this takes me back to 2015, 16, whenever it was that I started drinking Treehouse beer, and I'm like, what the hell is this? This is that. This is great. Chewy mouthfeel, super creamy. Carbonation is spot on. This is good stuff. So this is world-class haze. This is what Treehouse should just concentrate on making. Dude, I went online and looked at their website. I'm not kidding you. If you go to visit them, there is 100, like what the fuck are we doing? 100 different beers you can buy from them. Like, stop doing that. We don't need 100 different beers, especially when they're like variants of the same beer with fruit added to them. Stop doing that. We don't need to do that. Just concentrate on making this. Holy smokes. Stick to your core beers. Continue making Julius Green, Haze, Alter Ego. Make those as well as you can, and then just do one-offs like this and lagers. Keep the lagers going. But we don't need, 5 different variations of double, triple, quadruple dry hop stuff. Just do stuff like this. Holy smokes. This is good stuff. So I haven't lost my mind over Treehouse beer in a long time. This is it. This is fucking awesome. The Untappd ratings on this have to be crazy. I can't wait to look at it. So James, I appreciate you sharing this one. That's Green Machine. World-class hazy beer. Packaged in Massachusetts. You guys have this one? Let me know what you thought. Hope you've enjoyed Treehouse Week. Actually, we might have one more beer to drink from them. That'll probably upload next week. But yeah, love it. So that's it. I'm out of here. See you guys soon. Cheers.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.